much indeed. Now, MPs break up today. And what a weird time it's been in Parliament for them over the last few weeks. Never since the Commons was televised have MPs been at the centre of such a crisis. Day after day, Parliament's been in the public eye. And as we saw yesterday, it hasn't always risen to the occasion. So here's a counterintuitive thought. We're watching MPs far too closely. We're inducing them to think about how they look to us rather than what the right thing to do is. Should we send them into a tunnel devoid of publicity so they could just get on with the job? Well, it's not my idea. It comes from Sam Bowman, a senior fellow at the free market think tank at the Adam Smith Institute, who thinks we should get the cameras out of Parliament. We asked him to make the case for us.
I know it's the Christmas season and the pantomime season, but what do we see from the Labour front bench and the right honourable gentleman? He's going to put a confidence vote. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, no, he isn't.
Theresa May's panto impression. The bizarre did he, didn't he debate over Jeremy Corbyn's stupid woman remark.
I understand the observations made by the right honourable lady opposite, and I hope I vow to no one in my wish to see the courtesies of this House observed. But do you believe that it is in order for what appears to be becoming almost an orchestrated riot to take place?
The pointless theatre of an MP picking up the parliamentary mace.
Order, put it back.
The silly hats, T-shirts and football jerseys worn by attention-seeking MPs. What all of these have in common is that they add nothing to the quality of debate or lawmaking in Britain, but they might look good on the 10 o'clock news, or especially in a clip on Facebook or Twitter.
Also tonight, angry scenes in Parliament as the Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn appears to mouth "stupid woman" at the Prime Minister.
They're not impressed, and neither is the country.
Cameras in Parliament encourage MPs to play to the gallery. There's no point in listening to what the other side has to say when everyone's real audience is at home. Debate in Parliament has been replaced with exchanges of sound bites that are only really about looking good for the cameras. At least everybody watches TV. On social media, most of the people watching are just hardcore partisans, so MPs have every incentive to go for lines that please their supporters and none at all to give ground and compromise, let alone admit that just maybe the other side might have a point as well. It's a recipe for polarisation. I think it's time to take the cameras out of Parliament. The main selling point of representative democracy is to have laws made by people who are insulated from the day-to-day whims of public opinion, so they can consider policies on their merits, and hopefully make difficult and unpopular decisions when they think that's the right thing to do. But endless video coverage of every word spoken by MPs means the ones who challenge their own side and try to find common ground with their opponents are the ones who get hounded by their own respective mobs. And giving a good soundbite, not getting stuck into the detail of policy, is how you get on the news bulletins and people's Facebook feeds. Taking cameras out of Parliament would get us closer to a model where our MPs are like a jury, weighing up the evidence without fear of how they look to others. We should aim for a system that holds politicians to account on the outcomes of their decisions, not on how snappy or ideologically pure they sound on TV or on Twitter. If you want to end Punch and Judy politics, it's the audience that needs to go.
Sam Bowman. That's his opinion. Well, as we say, the holiday starts for MPs. They're back